Python lets you delete one or more items from a list in a few different ways. Which one you use depends on how you want to delete them. Using remove method. This method comes in handy when you want to remove an item from a list but you don't know the item's index. The remove method searches for the given element in the list and removes the first matching element. This method only removes one element at a time. If there are several items with the same value, they can be removed by calling remove method as many times as the item occurs. This is the syntax. Obj, this is the object to be removed from the list. This method does not return any value. If the element to be removed is not present in the list, the method returns a value error. For example, list L1 contains a list of fruits. The list contains a duplicate value of banana. Call the remove method on this list to remove the duplicate banana. The first occurrence will be removed and this is updated list. To remove multiple items, call remove multiple times. The list L2 contains occurrences of 45 which we want to delete from the list. The first call to remove deletes the first instance of 45. The second call removes the remaining instance of 45. Using pop method. The pop method removes the object with the help of indexing technique. This method removes and returns the value at a specific index from a list. This is the syntax. Index is an optional parameter. It is the index of the object to be removed from the list. The default value is -1, which is the negative index of the last object. So if no index is specified, this method removes and returns the last object. If the index value is specified, it only returns and removes the element at that index. Pop method returns index error when the index is out of range. To remove the last element from list, call the pop method with no arguments. The last item 9 is removed and returned. To remove an item at a specific index, pass the index as an argument to the pop method. In the next example, 5 is passed as an argument to the pop method. The item at index 5 is removed and returned. Negative index can also be passed as an argument. In this example, the item at index -3 is removed. Using del statement. To delete an item from a list, you can use the del statement along with the indexing operator. This is the syntax. The list indexing allows you to access individual items in a list. It provides an identifier that holds a reference to the item at the target index. The del statement will remove the item at the position defined by index in the list. In this example, the item at index 3 is removed using the del statement. To remove the last item in the list, use the negative index -1. Remove multiple items. We can remove multiple items from a list by using extended syntax of del. Use comma-separated indexing operators after the del statement. Be careful as you may end up removing the wrong items or even getting an index error. For example, list L5 contains none at index 1 and 4 which we want to remove. This extended del statement didn't remove the second none but instead removed number 5. The problem is that del acts on its arguments sequentially from left to right. In this example, del first removes the second item from the list L5. Then it removes the fourth item 5 from the modified list. To get the desired result, you need to consider that the target list changes after every removal. A possible workaround is to remove items from right to left. In this example, the items are deleted in reverse order starting from the greatest index and going back to the smallest one. This technique allows you to safely remove multiple items from lists using a single del statement. Using clear method. To remove all the items from a list, we can use the clear method. Here is syntax. This method does not accept any parameters. The method does not return any value. It modifies the original list by removing all its elements. Any references to the elements that were previously in the list will be removed. In this example, the clear method is used to remove all elements from the list L7, resulting in an empty list. This method can be useful when the lists work as cache that you want to quickly clean for a restart. To download practice Python file, please click on the link in the description. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel.